and welcome to this answer explanation video on area of rectangles from Classroom Secrets. In this video I'll cover the Year 5 area of rectangles worksheet. I'll go through each of the questions, modelling how to find the answer, and cover some of the things you might have found a little bit tricky. Question 1 says record the area of each rectangle if each square measures 2 centimetres. So what that means is these squares in the grid are not worth 1 centimetre and they're not to scale. So we can't use our ruler to measure. It also means we can't just count the squares individually. What we'll need to do is work out the length and the width using the information that we have been given, and then multiply them together. Because remember, to calculate area, we do length times width. So for shape A, we can count the squares along this length. But if we do it in twos, then we're counting that 2 centimetre length. So if we do 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, I know that this is 10 centimetres. And if I do the same down the side, 2, 4, 6, I know that the width is 6 centimetres. So I do 10 times 6, and that gives me 60 centimetres squared. So A is 60 centimetres squared. So if we do the same for B, 2, 4, 6, I know that this rectangle is 6 centimetres in width, and 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 centimetres in length. So then I do 6 times 12, and that gives me 72 centimetres squared. So B is 72 centimetres squared. Now finally C. Now C is a little bit trickier than the other two, because it has whole squares, but then it has half squares. So remember, half of 2 is 1. So these are worth 1 centimetre, whereas this is worth 2. So we would go 2, 4, 6, 8, and then that would make it 9. So that is 9 centimetres in length. However, this is still 2 centimetres. So we would go 2, 4, 6, 8. So the width is 8 centimetres. So we would have to do 9 times 8. Which is also 72 centimetres squared. So C is 72 centimetres squared. The final part of this question then is which rectangle is the odd one out? C and B both have an area of 72 centimetres squared, whereas A has an area of 60 centimetres squared. So A is the odd one out. Question 2, true or false? Each of these rectangles has the same area. In this example, you've been given the width and the length of each rectangle. So all we have to do is remember the formula, area equals length times width, to work out the answers. So for rectangle A, we would do 4 times 9, and that gives us 36 centimetres squared. Then for B, we would do 12 times 3, and that also gives us 36 centimetres squared. So far, they are all the same. Then for rectangle C, we do 3 times 11, which equals 33 centimetres squared. And then for D, we would do 6 times 6, which is also 36 centimetres squared. So the answer is false, because C has a different area to A, B and D. Question 3. Lauren rounds the length and width of her rear garden to estimate how much turf she needs to order. She orders 84 metres squared of turf. What could the length and the width of the garden be? Find 3 possibilities. So what we need to do is think about 84 metres squared. What could the length and the width of the garden be? We need to think about the factor pairs that make 84. So we could have 1 metre and 84 metres, because that would equal 84 metres squared. However, it's not a very realistic measurement for a garden, but we could have it, the maths works out. We could also have 2 metres and 42 metres, because 2 times 42 is 84 metres squared. We could have 3 metres times 28 metres, because that equals 84 metres squared. We could have 4 metres times 21 metres, as that equals 84 metres squared. So there's 3, we've given 4 possibilities and we were only supposed to give 3, but there are more. We can give 6 metres and 14 metres, as that equals 84 metres squared when multiplied together. And finally we can do 7 metres times 12 metres, because that gives 84 metres squared. So out of all of those answers, you could give any of those 3. That was a video on area of rectangles from Classroom Secrets. If you would like to watch the video tutorial that accompanies this step, please visit kids.classroomsecrets.co.uk. If you would like more resources on this step, please visit classroomsecrets.co.uk. Thanks for watching.